International student mobility become a new phenomenon and popular among the student. Today, we are going to discuss about this phenomenon.
But before that, we have to understand the concept of the globalization and the internationalization. So what is globalization? The word globalization is closely associated to the borderless interaction. It could be people, economy, culture, technology, language, and etc. While the word internationalization is closely associated to the international, intercultural, and global dimension, or shortly speaking, bringing something that can be accepted worldwidely. The answer is universities' internationalization. Why? Because we are now in the process of bringing what we have done so far into the international standard. And these are the example of the activities toward the university's internationalization. First, we need to have a strong networking. It could be university to university partnership, or university to government partnership, or even university to NGO partnership. The second is exchanging perspective and policies. This is important to understand what's the best policies for our universities by having the international benchmark. The next is teaching and learning process. The university then can exchange the best practice of teaching and learning processes by having universities' internationalization. The other example is by making joint programs and developing the quality assurance. The question now is, how can we realize all aspects of universities' internationalization? Yes, the answer is by having an international student mobility program. What is International Student Mobility, or ISM? According to Rodriguez 2011, it has two keywords. The first is mobile student, and the second one is cross-border. Meanwhile, Smith and Mitri in 2008 says that international student mobility is a certain study period of an educational program that are integrated to the curriculum of any secondary education, in this case higher education, that take place cross geographical boundary and provide short or long-term period which allow to get learning experience abroad. Now, what about the Indonesian international student mobility? There are at least three types of student mobility that is applicable in Indonesia. First is purpose-based international student mobility, which is divided into academic and non-academic student mobility. Meanwhile, based on mode of study, international student mobility can be divided into two: traditional or physical mobility and virtual mobility. While mobility, which is based on expected degree earned, is summer program, CTS or CES, credit transfer or credit earning system, double degree, joint degree or twinning program, and then clinical or industrial internship. I'd like to drive your attention on the virtual mobility as the future of Indonesian student mobility. We have collaborative online international learning, or shortly called COIL. As you can see, that COIL course is designed by two lecturers or two professors from two different universities. They bring their student as the participants of student mobility. COIL course also allow other students from other institution, let's say institution C, as a virtual exchange.
Thank you very much and see you next time.